Hello, universe. Welcome to my world. We're still doing Angelina Jordan, and today, after 8 months, is our 27th video. And it's time to talk about how Angelina Jordan redefines the nature of art. This is a big one. Now, if you look at ballet and say, wow, that is beautiful, that is so graceful. Or you can look at a painting, you can look at a work of art, you can look at Mona Lisa and say, wow, how did the artist achieve that type of smile? It is so enigmatic. How did he get the mouth to go just like that? Mona Lisa painting has been discussed for 500 years by thousands of people, and the Mona Lisa smile is actually part of the language. And now Angelina Jordan comes along, and she just completely blows the lid off of the way art is perceived. Not everyone will realize this immediately. Some people need to get that into focus after hearing her sing a few songs, but many, many people are aware of what she does and how she does it. And the irony is, I'm trying to put into words what cannot be explained. This is a paradox. We can analyze, but in the end, no words can explain what she does. It's a bit like a dog chasing his tail. We're just going round and round in circles with words. Let's start with a child. If you ask them what they would like to achieve in their life, different children will have different answers. Some will say they want to be an astronaut and go and explore outer space. Another child will say that they want to find a cure for cancer. Another child will say,
I like to say a prayer to world peace.
But Angelina Jordan comes along and she says she wants to communicate love to the world through her music. Now, if you hear a child say that, it's sort of in the category of them wanting to be an astronaut or finding a cure for cancer. It's just a child dream. You don't really take it that seriously. But the amazing thing is with Angelina Jordan, this is her vision as a child, and this is what she actually has achieved. Unbelievably unbelievable. And different people have different reactions to Angelina Jordan when they hear her music. Some people very famously and very obviously cry. And some people
Cry me a river.
and some people cry a puddle, and some people cry a lake. Instead of crying, some people will have goosebumps. Goosebumps can be up their arm, it could be the whole body, it could be up and down the spine. Someone else will hear her and they will have their breath taken away. They will become breathless as a result. Someone else will listen to her and look up to the heavens and say, "Oh, Dios mío, oh my God." And someone else will just simply be blown out of the chair. And so, if we're talking about Angelina Jordan and her artwork, we really need a new language. We really need to change the focus of what we're talking about. So instead of the outer world, we're talking about the inner world. Instead of talking about the nature of the art, we're talking about the inner emotional reaction. So you may, for example, be talking about, oh, I heard Angelina Jordan sing this song. This is the 20th time I heard her, and I had 20 tears rolling down my face. Or I had my whole arm covered with goosebumps for 5 minutes after hearing Angelina Jordan sing. So we have to redefine how we talk about Angelina Jordan's art. Now, the crazy, ironic, unbelievable thing is ordinarily you have a work of art like this painting. You look at this painting and you really like it, and you bring it home, you hang it on the wall, And after a week, you still like it. And after 2 weeks, you don't notice it anymore. And after 3 weeks, it's just okay. You just get used to it. But unbelievably, this does not happen with Angelina Jordan. People hear her music over and over again, and they relive the initial reaction. They relive the initial moment. How is that possible? It is an art that keeps on giving. And the result of her music varies with one person to the next. Some people will hear her and just, it drains all the stress away. They just completely relax. Someone else will hear her music just before going to bed as a nightcap to help them to sleep. Someone else will hear her music and it will make them melt. Someone else will hear her music and it is a type of meditation. They will go into a deep inner world, a deep inner state. Someone else will hear her music and decide to work for a charity, to give to other people. And other people will actually hear her music and it actually makes them a better person. How great is that? How great is that? And so to hear her music and to have it expand you emotionally to maximize how you feel. This reminds me of the words from a Bob Dylan song from 50 years ago.
Whatever colors you have in your mind, I show them to you and you see them shine.
And emotional transformation, changing a person's being, I would say is the highest form of art. Now, if you'd like some examples of how Angelina does this, some musical examples, Angelina Jordan has 135 records. I could probably give you 100 examples from the 135. I reckon it'll take about 4 hours to do 100 songs. Do you have a half day to take off work? No? Okay, we'll have to go to plan B. Let us focus on something that she has done recently because, like a good wine, Angelina just gets better and better with age. This is something she's done a month ago. And if you listen to Angelina Jordan when she was 10 or 12, you would think she was perfect, but she continues to improve perfection. This song, Love on the Brain, she's just put out again, and before we hear it, we're going to focus on the concept of a soul word. She does this type of phrase when she sings, I'd rather go blind. It is an actual ow moment. And you can hear it in her voice. When she sings rather, you can hear ow. And it's the same thing with Love on the Brain. Her opening line is very ow.
And you got me, what you want from me.
And this again is just full of ow.
You got me,
I don't do 27 videos about one artist casually. You know, this is just off the chart stuff. And we will run and run with this because this is all a bit special and this has to be shouted from the rooftops. Okay, gang. As usual, I am out of here. I'm glad to be talking to you about this. Okay, bye.